So if you're thinking that maybe someday you might want to get into real estate, you are in the right place to get some good information. We regularly run a realtor info session, and that's just a session for anybody who is not yet licensed, wondering a little bit more about what is it like to be a realtor and how does someone get started, all those basic questions. So my wonderful colleague and friend Sabrina Bright is with me here today, and Sabrina hosts our Realtor Info session. So Sabrina, welcome, and tell us a little bit about what someone can expect if they come to a Realtor Info session.
Sure. Thanks, Kathy. Yeah, it's just a really informal session. It's an opportunity for people to come and ask questions, any questions really. Nothing is off limits or whatever. And what it basically is, it's an hour where you get to sit with someone who is in the industry, and we talk about what do you have to do to be qualified to become a realtor, because there's some qualifications that you have to meet. What's the licensing process like? What are the courses like that you have to take? How much do they cost? How long does it take? That sort of thing. What's the content of that material? And basically, how do you choose a brokerage once you've gotten licensed? What type of people are well suited to the industry? What kind of skills do you need? That kind of thing. So one of the funnest, is that a word? One of the most fun parts actually is where we talk about what a day in a realtor's life is really like. I think a lot of people are sort of accustomed to the very unrealistic HGTV, which I love, and I'm hooked as well. But it's important, I think, for people to understand what the job is really like before they start investing a lot of time and money into their new career or their planned career.
Yes, it's not exactly all driving your fancy car and going out to see, beautiful, beautiful homes all day. We do get to do some of that for sure. And we get to meet great people, but there's a surprising amount of prep that goes into it and computer work that goes into it as well. So I think people are often surprised. I know one of the other things that people are sometimes wondering about is, where do their clients come from? That's another big question for sure. How much time they're going to spend with people versus how much time they're going to spend at their desk. That's a good one for sure as well. What are some other questions that you get asked in terms of suitability? Like, how will I know if I like it? Those sorts of things.
Lots of people have questions about that. And actually, that's one of the reasons we've run this thing. We've run it for, more than 10 years. I usually run one a month because so many people call me and ask me, hey, I'm thinking about getting into real estate. What's it really like? What's involved? So this is a way for me to teach people in sort of a group setting. Often it's a small group, maybe 2 or 3 people. Sometimes it's 10 or 15 people. We just deal with whoever comes to the doorstep to learn. But basically, it's the questions that come up are, do I have to be a math whiz? No, I'm exhibit A. So I can allay those fears. What if I have a criminal record? Am I, still entitled to become a realtor? Those kind of questions. And just a lot of questions about the cost. A lot of people come in asking how much they're going to earn, which of course there's no pat answer for. It depends. Or, are you going to be laying on your couch eating candies all day, or are you going to be out there, meeting people? So those are the kind of questions. And how long does it take to get your career established? That kind of stuff.
Well, and this session is what's great about it, I think, is you've done it online, and also sometimes you host them in person too. So people can actually, log in from home on a Saturday morning. Sometimes you've done them in the evening as well. So we always keep that posted on our career page when the next one's going to be coming up. But it really is just about an hour. So it's your place to come and ask a real life working realtor. Sabrina is also one of our trainers at the office as well. So very experienced in all aspects of the business. Come and ask your questions. Don't be shy. This is a way for us to help you before you invest, because it's thousands of dollars to get your license, and it's a lot of time, and it's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears to pass those exams. And it's one thing to get the theory, it's another thing to live the life. And you may come and realize, this is exactly what I thought it was, or it's even better than I thought it was. I want to do this. We've also had people come who said, thanks so much. This isn't for me, I don't think. But they may be interested in maybe an admin role in a real estate firm because they like the industry, but they don't necessarily want the realtor role. So it's a great opportunity for you to get some answers before you get too far down the line. And hopefully we can encourage you if you're excited in getting into the industry, and just answer all your questions. This is a zero pressure situation. Just come and have a relaxed conversation with Sabrina and anyone else who shows up that day. So hopefully that's helpful for you. Go to our careers page. You'll always be able to see when the next info session is happening, or you can always call our office at 780-437-2030 and ask when the next session is going to be as well. So hopefully you found that helpful, and thanks for popping in and tuning into this today. Bye for now. See you, Sabrina.
Bye.